Hello, today I'm just going to do my thinking. I'm just going to just review how I think the All-Star was draft, but before that, I'm going to do the power rankings for January. Last Wednesday, so basically, before the All-Star break. Yeah, so here it is. It'll be just really simple. 11 teams stay the same. So I'm gonna go from 1, and Edmonton, and show you around the other side. So it's Edmonton first, second is Colorado, third would be Carolina, fourth is Vancouver, fifth is Boston, sixth is Toronto. Detroit's not 7, but Florida is. And Florida's not 8 anymore. It is Winnipeg. And Winnipeg is not. It's Detroit now. And yes, I'm just gonna place them beside each other, basically. It's Dallas in 10th. 11 staying the same is Tampa, and right now it's Vegas there. Vegas is not there anymore. In 14 is Pittsburgh. In 15 and 14, it's not Seattle. It's Calgary. In 15th, it's not Pittsburgh. It's Minnesota. And that's where it's not 16, it's St. Louis. And 17 is not Calgary. It's Seattle. And 18 is not Minnesota. It's Buffalo. And Buffalo's not 19. It is Nashville. And 21 staying the same as last week. It's New York Rangers. Yeah, it's New York Rangers staying the same as last week. The Arizona's not 22 anymore. It is the Kings. And Islanders are not 22 anymore. Therefore, it's Arizona. And 23, it's not Philadelphia. Therefore, it's New York Islanders. And in 24, it is Columbus. That 1-0 game was unbelievable by Columbus's goalie, Marcian. And who else was it? Oh, and Blackley got the shutout against Seattle. And if you didn't watch the Ottawa game, that's why they're at 25 now. Because that game against Detroit, oh my God, that was the best game. If you missed it, you missed a further game. You probably didn't want to miss that Ottawa game and Detroit game. You were out of break after that game. Holy smoke. That was a good game. And Anaheim, or if you missed that, yeah. Anaheim is, 27. San Jose is 26. Anaheim's 27. Columbus is now 28 for a change. It's Philadelphia. Ottawa's not 29 anymore. It is Washington. And San Jose's not 30 anymore. It is Montreal. And yeah, I think Ottawa's playing a lot, and they're 5-1 against Detroit for the whole thing now. And then 31-32 is New Jersey Devils, same as last week, and Chicago. And now I'm going to talk about All-Star picks, draft picks. One, I thought, wow, that was really interesting in the draft part. It was Nathan McKinnon was one of the captains. With a celebrity something. McCarv was one of the celebrities. Then Austin Matthews and the celebrity. Justin Bieber, and then there was my bully as Quinn's team, which I thought was pretty good. And then there was the other guy that was for Connor Davis, captain, the celebrity. Something is an actor, and not really good at actors, but as a well-known Toronto actor. Yeah, and I was very interested. Sidney Crosby didn't make it, so he a kid for his spot for that day, because he had some issues traveling. Because he was the only one that was going from Pittsburgh, or he had some family stuff on the Thursday, and that's why he didn't get there. So he sent a kid instead to take his spot, but to get his team organized. So he sent a kid to replace him, which is appropriate for him. And the other thing I want to say about the All-Star game was probably that Lindholm is wasn't wearing Calgary Flames for that injury. He was wearing a Canucks Flames jersey, which is interesting. So that was the only team jersey that was not being wearing was the Flames jersey. And yeah, and the only starter that missed it was Crosby, as he had a kid replace him. And yes, and he did a fine job too. He did a good job. His name was Owen. I think that's one of the coming up as popular kids' names now. Noah's still there, and then Noah's the most popular kid's name right now, and then it's Liam's second, which was last year. Yeah, I just have to make sure. I'm not sure about girls' names, but that's all I know of. So, Awesome is Great 24 is out. I hope you like this power ranking and the All-Star Draft pick review of the All-Star game in Toronto. Yeah, and that's it. Awesome is Great 24 is out. And yeah, that's it. And Seattle was picked actually last, and appropriately, that was probably the best of it. And the first was the goalie, Connor Hellebuyck, for Connor McDavid's team. And Seattle went to Nathan McKinnon as last pick. because they had the last 4 teams were, um, were San Jose, Anaheim, the Rangers, and Seattle. And and Sidney Crosby was the only Pittsburgh Penguin, and there were no cap claims because McKinnon ended up taking them home in that situation, so he doesn't even get to play with his teammate. But all the other Vancouver Canucks, including the goalies, were good picks. Demko went to Vancouver also with Talbot. Good history there. And Connor McDavid had Mr. Goalies. The least goalies, pretty damn good too. Yeah, that's about it. I'm probably gonna do the second review of this tomorrow, Monday, of the All-Star, and seeing what I think of all that. So if I miss anyone, and obviously Georgiev went to Colorado, was one of the goalies. Yes. And Keller was picked for the Austin Matthews team. And so was Philip Forsberg. But I would be interested to see, the whole shenanigans of the All-Star game. Okay, awesome. This is great. 24 is out. Bye-bye.